Hello, my friends. How are you? Check out this day. Just look at the sunshine and the blue skies and the clouds all around me. I thought today would be a great day to sit outside to read you a story. I have a story by Robert Munsch today called Look at Me. Look at this one. Have you ever seen this story before? Look at Me by Robert Munsch. Here he is on the back. Author Robert Munsch and illustrator Michael Marchenko. We know this team, don't we? We know this team of author and illustrator. I'm going to read you the story today, and then we're going to do an activity together right here on my porch. I might give you a hint, actually, what our activity might be, and then maybe you could do this activity at your house. Let me give you a clue. I'm just going to show you my supplies. Da, 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 da. What do you see? Let me read you the story, okay? Look at me. Here we go. Can you see the pictures? When Madison's grandma came to visit, everyone decided to go for a walk downtown. In front of City Hall, Madison said, "Look, look, look! I found a ticket for free face painting at the park." "Neat," said Madison's grandma. "Let's go to the park." At the park, Madison got in a long line. You see that long line? All those people at the park? Madison got in a long line. A girl came and said, "Get a scary face like mine." "No," said Madison. A boy came and said, "Get a tiger face like mine." "No," said Madison. A girl came and said, "Get a butterfly face like mine." "No," said Madison. You see her? No. She has an idea, I think. Look at that line stretching all the way back here. A long line to get face painted. Finally, it was Madison's turn. "I want," said Madison, "just on my cheek, a small, perfect rose that looks really real." "Really real?" said the face painter. "Really real," said Madison. And the face painter spent a long time painting a small, perfect rose that looked really real. Let's see. Do you see it? Madison's smiling. "Well, that's a nice flower," said Madison's dad. "Now let's go look in some stores." At the hardware store, when her father was looking at drills and saws, Madison whispered, "Daddy, I think my flower is growing." "That's nice, dear," said her father. "Daddy," said Madison, "look, look, look. Please really look at me. My flower is growing. There was just one rose, and now there are two." Madison's father looked closely at Madison's face and said, "Why, there really are two roses, one on each cheek. But I think it was that way already." That's what he said. Do you think it was that way already? At the kitchen store, when her mother was looking at pots and pans, Madison said, "Mommy, my flower is growing." "That's nice," said Madison's mother. "Mommy," said Madison, "look, look, look. Please really look at me. My flower is growing. There was just one rose, and now there are three." Madison's mother looked very closely at Madison's face and said, "Why, there are three roses. I thought you just asked for one." "I did just ask for one rose," said Madison. "Well, I guess that face painter gave you three," said Madison's mother. At the ice cream shop, Madison said, "Grandma, my flower is growing." "That's nice," said Madison's grandma. "Grandma," said Madison, "look, look, look. Please really look at me. My flower is growing. There was one rose, and now there are 24, and I think a leaf is growing out of my ear." Then Madison turned over her arms. The 10 roses were growing down each arm, and while her grandma looked, another rose grew on the end of each stem. "One rose was nice," said Madison. 26 is too many. "This is serious," said Madison's grandma, and she picked up Madison and ran down the street to the doctor's office. The doctor was no help. She said, "I know a lot about people, but not a lot about plants." "Let's try the garden store," said Madison. At the garden store, let's see, can you see? At the garden store, the man behind the counter said, "Weed poison! Check out our wonderful weed whomper." Look at that, what that weed whomper does. "Ah!" said Madison. "No weed whomper!" Like he wants to kill the flowers with a weed whomper. Blast them. Whoa. "I know," said Madison. "Let's be nice to the rose. I will go home and take a nap with a large flower pot beside my bed, and maybe the rose will go and live in the flower pot." Nice idea she has. Let's see what happens. Do you think that's going to work? Let's see. When Madison woke up, there was a huge rose bush. Can you see? A huge rose bush in the flower pot, and just one perfect rose on her cheek. Madison's grandma took the rose bush home and planted it in her garden, where it stayed until it found a better place to grow. Look at, there's Madison with one rose on her cheek. And look at the rose bush. It's huge. Until it found a better place to grow. Let's see what happened. Who's that? Do you recognize that guy? He's the weed whomper guy from the garden store. He's got flowers all over him. Isn't that a silly story? That's the end. I think it was so silly. Do you think a flower painting that was on your cheek could really grow? No, it couldn't. It couldn't. But that story has a great imagination, doesn't it? Okay, today I am going to plant some flowers in this pot right here. I went to the store and I found, look at these pretty flowers, a yellow one and a white one and a red one. And I thought they were so beautiful. What are they even called? Let's see what it says on the little tag here. What's a flower petal on it? See this? It says ranunculus. And then it said they should be in the full sunshine. So I'm going to plant these flowers together in this pot and put them out in the full sunshine and see how they grow. Do you want to help me? Okay, here's my pot. And here is my dirt. Uh-oh, I think I left my shovel out in the backyard. That's okay, I'll just do this. Look, I don't mind getting my hands dirty. So I'm going to pour some dirt into my pot. And then I'm going to take each flower out of the pot. And to do that, see it has some roots growing right there? You see those? And I want to be careful when I transfer this flower to the big pot, not to break too many of the roots, because the roots are, do you know what the roots are for? The roots are growing down there so they can drink water when you water the plant. So the water comes up through the roots and into the pot, or into the flower, up the stem and into the flower. And look at this. When you take it out of the pot, look at all the beautiful roots growing. Wow, those white squiggly lines, those are the roots. And that's how the flower drinks its water, through the roots. And look at how beautiful that one is. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful that sunshiny red flower is? So I'm going to break it up a little bit. I have to break it up a little bit because that way it will get used to this new dirt and the roots will loosen up and get ready to drink new water in this new dirt. Okay, I'm going to put it down in the pot. Let's see. Just like this. I'll show you. I have dirty hands now, but that's okay. I don't mind. I can wash them when I'm done. Look it. Does that look pretty so far? Okay. Now I'm going to do the next one. That one's red. And I have a white one, ranunculus. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I've never heard that word before, but I like these flowers. They're beautiful flower drew me to this plant. See, I'm pulling it out carefully. Don't want to break it too much. Whoa, look at all the roots on this one. It's really growing out of its pot, isn't it? Take out the tag, and I'm going to put it next to the red one. Kind of right side by side. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about how this is going to look. Look at this. Look at that so far. Isn't that exquisite? Just so bright and shiny. Love it, love it, love it. Especially when the sun is shining on it. Okay, I'll put those two next to each other. It actually kind of feels a little bit crowded. Maybe I should have had a bigger pot, but I don't have one right now. So I'm going to plant them in this one, and if they get crowded and don't do so well, I'll put them in an even bigger pot. This one is the yellow one. Oh, look it. This one has this one, and also it has another little plant growing right here. Actually, I think that might not be the same type of plant. It's not. Look at this. This is a different kind of plant. I wonder if it's a weed. Oh dear. I wonder if I should take that out. I'm going to let it grow there for now, and I'll watch it and see if it's what it does. I'll watch it and see. Whoa, this one is really full of roots. Check it out. So many. Okay, this one is going to go in right next to the red one and the white one. I'm going to kind of arrange it. Arrange it in here. Push it down right in the right spot. Oh my, 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 my. And then you can see there's some gaps here. See right here, there's a hole where I need to put some more dirt. So I'm going to get some dirt here and pour it into that spot. It's okay if it goes on my porch because I'm just going to clean it up after. Can you see what's going on here? Pour it there. Whoa, overflow, Angie. Calm down. Overflow. And then I pat it down nice and gently and kind of brush off the leaves. Oh, it's so pretty in there. That one is so pretty. Let's see. I think I need some more dirt over here. Right where? Hang on a second. Can you see? Right over here. I'll put some dirt there. Yep. Pat it down right there. Maybe some more over here. Pat it down right there. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy I chose those colors. They're so bright. And these plants, so, so pretty. Now, what do plants need besides dirt and sunshine? It told me this plant needs full sunshine. So I've got dirt. Right now I have full sunshine. I'm going to keep this plant near the sun, like maybe in a window inside or maybe even outside. Look at my dirty hands. What else does it need? Do you know? I bet you do. Think about it. What do we usually water our plant with? What do we usually give to our plant? I just told you the answer. What is it? We have to water it, right? So I brought a pitcher of water out here. That was an easy one, huh? Because I gave away the answer. And look at, I'm going to pour the water all around and grow. Want this plant to grow, 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 grow. Look at that. Now it's drinking. It's drinking up the water. Right in the middle, I'll put it too. Yeah. Not too much water, because I don't want to drown it. You can put too much water, and then it doesn't feel good. The plant doesn't like too much water. Oh my goodness. How do you think? What do you think of that? Is that just gorgeous? So beautiful. Maybe if one person in your family can go out, they could go to a grocery store or to Lowe's and they could find some flowers in a pot and bring it back, and maybe you could do some planting too, because it brings the colors, brings so much joy and brightness to your day. It does to mine. Doesn't it bring brightness and joy to your day? It does to mine. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that you enjoy planting plants, and I will see you next time. Bye!